it isn't like once we get to the end level, what do we want to do? And then it's a matter of like, if it's better to be on a different server because that's where the population is, then it may be worth considering going to the higher pop just to have more people to do stuff with. But
Yeah.
it'll turn into, once I hit 55, am I just grinding to keep Apex, to keep Patron, and then not ever making progress or leveling up, or not leveling, or getting decent gear, or if I'm not doing anything to progress except to grind the Apexes, then it'll get old quickly. But as long as we can find content to do and have fun, it should be fun.
Yeah. I mean, trading's a good place to start, but once you get really high proficiency in alchemy and whatever else you're going to do, you're going to get way more profits than I will. I'd have to do heaps more trade runs, or get a merchant schooner to be able to keep up with you.
Wish you could water multiple plants at once.
You can. How, he asks. So when you get a farm wagon, you can upgrade it, and part of its abilities is watering multiple plants in an area around it, which is freaking cool.
So with the polar bear thing, which you have to do when they're outside the penancies, but if you can get a male and a female, and you can get the female knocked up, and then it's how you get the polar bear mount permanently. Yep. Or you can get a polar bear pet that you can also then sell.
What most people do is they have the male because they only need one male, and then they just put a fuck ton of females down. Not that you can choose, but the chances of having a male I think are really slim, so it works out like that anyway. So most people build like one 16 by 16 full of polar bears with just one male and all females. Even then the chances are apparently still low. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with the artist too. Remember that being a thing. And I think the one you breed actually has more abilities than the Yada you can buy from the store, which only has that leap thing and that's it. So it's definitely more worth to breed your own. You may have noticed I planted a bunch of chickens and stuff around all the stuff you've got. All those ones need to be killed for my daily quest meat, so I'm just planting them near yours, but only room they had. But if you want to get items off them before I get on the next day for it, feel free to. Like the goose down or whatever. Make more use of it. Oh yeah, I should check that mail. That is probably you outbidding me. Failed bid notice. You arsehole.
Probably. You should come look over here how many things I just planted over here.
What's that?
Oh, that's right, my alt has that. I need...
Oh wow, yeah, I see all this stuff. Also, I think you just got mail.
I want to see if we can get lucky. Hold on.
Hey Grano man, thanks for the host. How's it going? Been a while, man.
We need more farm spots. Is there a limit on how many farm things you can have?
What's that?
Is there a limit to how many farm things we can have?
Generally 2. Once you go get the 3rd one or over, it becomes ridiculous, tax-wise. They do it on purpose so people don't own heaps of land, but some players just know the system so well, it's nothing to them. Looking superb. Yeah, cheers. It was the missus' idea, not mine. I'm just rolling with it now. Yeah, been alright, man. Glad you're doing well. Are you still streaming?
I have more animals, but I'm going to put them in the box since there's nowhere to put them yet.
Sorry, I kind of took up all the room, didn't I? Always do that. I try to put down like low grow time things so they can be replaced once I'm asleep.
Yeah, always need more room, right?
Yep.
No, someone's outbidding me on the other stuff too. I'm not running all the way back. I give up. I give up. I surrender.
Didn't I say something about... I thought you would have caught on. I said something about, oh, I think you've got mail.
Yeah, someone outbid me on 2 other things too, though.
Oh.
Which makes me sad. Like, I wanted that.
You brought attention to it, you raised the price and made it go further up.
Yeah, right.
I normally try to do it when it says under an hour to go. Or I used to. When I was serious about it.
It depends. If it's something that's a really good deal, I want to get an initial bid right away, because if they don't have any bids on them, like if they say other bid, then I'll wait. But if they have no bids and you don't get something on it, people can realize what they did and they can cancel the auction. So it's kind of...
Yeah.
I want to lock it in.
Makes sense. Okay. Awesome, congrats. Yeah, I was going to say, because... Have a custom command. Pokemon Red Blue. Oh man, that goes back.
I know Crimson made a fishing pole. She said they were temporary. Do we still have that, or did she get...
She made fishing rods for us?
She made A1 and realized that they were on a they're temporary.
Oh yeah. I think the first one only lasts for 3 days. Yeah, you're not wrong there. I got a lot of room. It's all good, man. I know it's getting pretty late. Appreciate the host.
Did you bid 50 on both of the stones?
Yeah. You can tell it's me. I just sat with one bid. I was lazy. I just wanted to like, that bastard. I'm going to get him back. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think we've reached 117 so far in donations. Pretty awesome. Got a bunch of hosts and plenty of people showing up, people playing games with me, and good fun. Played some Unreal Tournament. Play Battleground Unknown dude thing. What else did we play? Stick of Truth. That was fun. For some reason that holds, like, I have a really low attention span when it comes to that game. I like it, but I can't like massively session it for 6 hours or something, for instance. It's one of those games. They need to have a Rick and Morty game. Like, I know they've got the VR one currently, but I don't have VR, so I'd imagine that'd be pretty fun. Have you seen that, Syphon?
Which one?
Rick and Morty VR on Steam.
Yeah, I saw it. Actually, I watched the full playthrough of it. It's pretty good.
Oh, really? They need to make a non-VR version for the people that can't get a VR.
Yeah, right?
There's no way I'm getting VR with how much this headset costs.
700.
Exactly, $1,000 here. Damn, Chrono. Thanks very much, Chrono. I really appreciate that, man. Hope you have a good sleep, buddy. And thanks again for the host as well. Appreciate it. You bloody legend.
Alright, how do we... Oh, God.
People are actually doing Crimson Rift.
I don't go to the regular Crimson Rift because, like, you can get like the other one, the 2300 one, that counts as Crimson Rift too. So you can get all of them done with one thing for the event one, which is super awesome.
Oh, the Grimghast Rift or whatever it's called.
Shadow, whatever.
Oh, the Shadow Rift. Yep. Oh, so it's probably just worth doing the Falcoth one only.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely worth doing that once a day because you can get the Crimson done and that done at the same time. But you gotta get enough people to show up, or it's just not a good idea.
Makes sense.
Alright, I'm gonna cut back and craft a fishing, get the material to craft a fishing pole, so I can make my first fishing pole and do a little bit of fishing for the daily, get that free gold, and then figure out what I'm gonna do next. I gotta start doing stuff.
I just freed up a bunch of room around my thatch house if you want to plant more stuff.
I gotta get away from the auction house.
Yes, you do. I'm not going to get mail saying you outbid me again, are you? Am I?
No.
Oh, okay.
We need to